I suppose some introductions are in order.
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-transfigured
At new
state?
5th year. My brother
Must
caused a
be
lot of trouble in
different
Professor Weed.
starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Well, I suppose... No.
Did you see the way that it's
Assalamualaikum.
Can I help you?
Can't imagine starting.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
How was exciting?
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Introduce yourself to all minis.
If you do that, you'll lose.
Elder is.
Trust me.
You'll be glad, right?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Bro.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
What do you think?
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood
blind?
status. A pure-blood
I think
maniac.
he's blind.
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep promising me something to make up.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Seru jadi mau. Ayo dong, Sherin.
Here you are.
Main. Seru loh. Berasa nonton film. grimoire.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
Oh,
It will help you
it's
to
a
keep
field
track
guide,
of what you are
creating
learning
grimoire.
so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oke,
This way.
mana kita follow the Professor Weasley.
I
kok bisa
certainly
bisa
would
lari?
have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Ya,
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
mermaid center. Wah, itu siapa? Ayo prop. Gak bisa lari apa?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your
loncat.
magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that
Collect the
statue
page.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Oke. How?
Revelio.
Oh, nice. Pakai Revelio. Open up. Bukan, oke. Wow. Interesting. Revelio.
Clever. Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that,
Prop kok udah naik
inside
turun
and
lagi
outside
sih?
of the castle.
Ampun. Kaget dong. Kaget. Slytherin. Emang anak itu Slytherin banget ya.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh my god. Apa? Central Hall. Select the Grand Star Region to continue. Okay. In this view, you can see the blue flame available that region. Green blue flame discovered including your own house. Grey blue flame the location undiscovered. Oh, oke. Berarti belum bisa ya. Berarti kita ke Professor Weasley unlock the Central Hall. Oh, sini. Use AD. Oh, nice. Cakep. Kita ke sini.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Apa teh? Oh, Lumos. Ya apa? Belum bisa guys, belum bisa. Coba dulu.
Revelio.
You can
Revelio.
get almost anywhere in the
Pantu.
castle quickly from Central Hall.
Lumos.
Always
guys.
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
God.
There's not 1 week gone by I
Look
haven't had
at
power.
this. What
That
the
should be
fuck?
all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
what will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Ngemis anjir. That is the fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and...
Siapa tahu kan
I
Auno
shouldn't say
mau
more.
nyawer.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his
Tapi karena
reasons for keeping
koneksi
the
3
details to himself
cuma
for
20
now.
Mbps, si resolusi
Speak of the
streamingnya
devil,
cuma bisa di
Professor
720. Nah,
Your ears must have
no
been
lagi
burning.
nyew.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Mantu.
And why is she always holding his hand? I've seen this.
Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
My sister's always wanted.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Mending belajar Leviosa. Asio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Auno mentraktir 10 cendol. Buat nyari ilmu, simsalabim jadi apa prok.
Wah, thank you Neil. Anjir, mantap. Semangat ya, semangat. What is this?
Protego! Revelio.
Ini lewat mana? Oh, sini. Aku.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvis.
Revelio.
you've got.
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Eci mentraktir 2 cendol. Kalau Bang Tri akhirnya ya main juga.
Thank you Eci, thank you. Akhirnya main juga. Akhirnya OTW nih.
Levioso.
Tapi baru mulai pisan teh.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Akhirnya main,
Very
semoga
good.
gak seneng
But
banget.
the best way to
Treat no
practice is by
bisa
duel.
loh teh. Ini baru
We'll
pertama
start
kali
with you two.
install main.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may
Protego.
begin.
Protego. You were good.
How perceptive. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know. Protego.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm...
All my students for this event.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Guys anjing sama-sama Slytherin. Bangsat.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough
Speak with
spectacle for
Sebastian.
one day. Class is dismissed.
Who is Sebastian? Oh. Oh, berantem
Nice
nih.
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that
I
duel was quite
enjoyed
something.
that. Emang
Everyone will be
tukang
talking about
bully.
it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Wow,
Didn't
waduh.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah,
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Si Protego Q, Revelio R, Sun Interguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Tapi memang
Till next time.
ceritanya seru ya.
Revelio.
Revelio. Kok ada peti, ada peti. Petinya di mana? Petinya di mana? Ini kemana nih? Level 11 lock. Damn man. A bitch.
Always thought Levioso was for first years.
Anjay. Saya masih belajar, masih belajar Levioso, Bang. Kita ke go to charm class, oke?
Revelio.
Tidak dengan ini.
Lumos.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ya salah guys. Tatiin skill nyala apa ini? Pipers, gargolai.
Revelio.
Oh cuman di sini. Violanya main sendiri. Sebagai kaum Slytherin, mari kita jarah dulu. Apa nih? Wah, kucing mistis. Kucing mistis nih pasti. Anjir, cuman begitu doang.
Levioso.
Ya kagak bisa. Bisa. Terus diapain? Aduh, anjing. Aduh.
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Ya udah, sekolah. Pilek. Kelasnya di mana sih? Oh, buta map gue. Lari.
Revelio.
Oh, biasa weh, ngalikeun atuh. Biasa weh.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Oh, ini kelasnya. Assalamualaikum. Belajar apa ya? Ngakak banget.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Yah turu la brava.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Saya baru masuk, Pak. Ya Allah. Parah bet.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akhir. Oh, nice.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Udah, pelajaran apa anjir? Udah weh. Oh, belum.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Right.
So why don't we have
Halo
our
bang,
newest
halo.
student start us off?
Halo. Kita ngapain?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres, relinquish your charm. That's it! Stay Now, think of this like godstones, if you will. Excellent. Happens to the best of
Oh,
us.
harus stop ya? Ngerti.
Very good.
Nama karakternya siapa, Bang? Nama karakter gue.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear. Ya turulah brava. Ayo guys.
Bisa.
Selewang.
Akhir.
Udah, Noob. Oh, gue kalah dong kalau kayak begini.
That is how it's done.
That's it.
Semoga ke biru. Amin. Kalah nih, satu nih, bangsat emang. Wah, udah kalah gue.
There we go.
Noob sekali.
Akhir.
Cuma 60.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Okay, no problem. It's the first time.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Interesting. Cobain apa lagi nih? Waduh, udah begituan.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Okay,
I'll say.
Ya turunlah berapa?
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Anjir, jagoan.
Akhir.
Ah, shit. Kejeduk anjir.
Bisa.
Anjir, jagoan. Buset.
That is how it's done.
Oh, interesting. Mantap.
Splendid.
Watch this.
Semoga nggak saya gagal, amin. Kok maju terus sih? Oh, jancu.
There we go.
Bisa 50 menang nih.
Akhir.
Come on. Oh, pop. Ya.
Stay focused.
Not say online, nati.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Udah mau cabut aja.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with akhir. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Kalau kena yang ngalangin itu gak dapat nilai. Oh, pantesan.
That's good to hear.
Tapi
it's a lot to take in all at once.
So far,
To put it
interesting.
lightly,
Penasaran.
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the
Ouagadougou.
largest wizarding school in the world.
Mantap, Bang
So
Tri.
yes,
Semangat. Siap,
bigger
Opik.
than Hogwarts.
Mantap.
But it never seemed
Jangan lupa
intimidating
traktir
or
tipsnya.
overwhelming to me.
Sawer
felt like
dikit,
home.
1 cendol, 2 cendol.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is magic sama Ouagadougou.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is
Kok
here?
karakternya mirip Albert?
Mostly, yes.
Aduh.
But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
It's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find
What's your
wandless magic to be
class?
much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor VENOM wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use akhir on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
Apa ini tetak
You know
profesor
it won't work on humans.
charm class. Kita nggak belajar apa lagi, cuma satu nih. Assalamualaikum, Prof.
A word, if you would.
A word?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Harus
an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting,
biar bangga ada orang
What
yang dari
charm is
Hogwarts.
there in the expected? Miss Onai
Benar.
is a talented witch.
Tadinya mau Uchiha.
Take it in stride.
Tapi jangan.
One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Kemana kita sekarang? Tidak ada. Jalan-jalan. Aktinya jalan-jalan. Revelio. Nande. Di mana nih? Di bawah ya? Wow. Yang di Switch masih lama rilisnya. Oh, nanti Juli apa Juni gitu. Lama banget. Makanya langsung beli di Steam.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Iya, bacot.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. The Minister of Boot or the Minister of Flack.
Ada kucing.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble? We can't get Peeves. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough.
Kan?
You'll get us
Kenapa
all
kucingnya kayak
detention.
kucing-kucing Vietnam, bulat mukanya.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
Bandung tiris bang, tiris pisan teh. Asli. Rekomendasi nama bang untukku. Nama. Kalau nama mending cari benda-benda atau apapun yang sekitaran kalian. Misalkan sekitaran kalian ada PC Master Race, Ryzen 5. Kayak di Tri ada Woodka, jadi Woodka, ada yang keren, cari yang keren sih kalau mau. Ini kita kemana ya?
Revelio.
Jalan-jalan dah. Jalan-jalan. Ayo kita pergi.
I'd like to shop in the house.
Aduh. Jangan sok-sokan Anda, hei. Jangan jahil Anda. Parah. Anjir, gak bisa. Ini di lorong boleh lari gak sih? Gak ada yang nyerang, guys.
Akhir.
Gak bisa.
Levioso.
Nyontek. Gak ada apa-apa. Nama karakter mah.
You can't.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Nama karakter yang gampang diingat, dilupakan, atau terluka, tersakiti bisa. Apa nih? Afrika. Kok Afrika tercipta? Segitu cukup.
Akhir.
Bisa. Bisa. Neng biasa we ninggalin nanti. Kalau namanya aduh gak ikutan dah, takut subscribernya masih 43, takut tiba-tiba channelnya hilang. Salah guys.
Akhir.
Ini dong, kita main dulu. Kenapa mukanya teh bulat semua? Takut, kalau namanya itu gue takut.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Assalamualaikum. Biasa we ngeliatin.
Excuse, Deke.
Hilang.
Ah, there you are.
Teleport lagi keempat. Hokage.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
In regard, I asked the professor to help extend the prior progress with some assignment.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What more can tell about potion shop?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
What about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts. Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Weasley after class. Apanya quest? Visit Hogsmeade and gather your supplies. Oke. Kita ke mana sekarang? Udah perlu. Map mana map mana map. Profesor cantik yang awet muda. Mama. Aku teh mau ke learn reparo. Aduh, belajar reparo dulu. Reparo. Ini ya reparo ya. Reparo. Kayaknya gear pasan ada di DLC deh. Iya nggak sih? Kok enggak? Terus kemarin dapat DLC buat apa? Anjay, pakai sarung tangan. Kacamata dong. Nah, anjir kayak copet. Gak usah pakai ginian. Wear, pakai dong. Baru satu. Yah turu lah berapa?
Revelio. Akhir.
Akhir. Immortal object.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Prof. Hello,
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Kemana kita?
This is the right area. Got it.
Bukunya diapain? Bukunya diapain?
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
You already station. Okay.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Nope.
Zenobia Nope.
The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Hate for no reason. What? Why does everyone hate
hates
you?
Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports.
Yeah, real.
Leander Pruitt's
Full of
one of the
bullies.
worst. That no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Oh, good then.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Aku mau nyari gobstone. Gobstone-nya di anjir jalan.
Akhir. Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Gobstone-nya di mana? Di sini. Pasti pakai revero nih nanti. Jadi bisa. Ini jadi
Akhir. Revelio.
Oh, nyari gobstone di mana, guys? Goy, halo Aigi. Ini nyari gobstone bangsat di mana? Sini. Oh, itu.
Akhir. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Mantra cinta gimana Aigi? Aduh. Itu kalau aing bisa ya. Ada burung. Anjir kuat.
Leviosa.
Kuat.
Lumos.
Lah. Maaf. Mantra cinta.
Akhir.
Susah ini. Belum belajar.
Wish I could sneak into the other room.
His scars how happier and jadi lagu The Witcher. Na 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 na. Where's the fucking ball? Where's the fucking ball? Where's the fucking ball? Nani desu ka? Nani desu ka?
Akhir! Revelio! Akhir!
Nani desu ka? Where's the ball? I think in here. Nothing happen in here. Apakah di bawah? Aku tidak melihat apa-apa, guys. Aku tidak melihat apa-apa, guys.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Akhir!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You are my friend.
Revelio!
Anjir, bener-bener sih itu ngegawekeun pisan. Nah, kali scrapnya agak bagus ya. Ini kita pakai. Ya nggak kelihatan sih, hitam.
Revelio!
Di atas kayaknya. Batunya di atas deh.
Akhir! Revelio!
Cek garis tangan. Ini bawah. Oh itu guys. Gimana caranya? Baru tuh.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Turun, Ustaz. Anjing.
Akhir!
Nice.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Turun. Sekarang ke sini. Gas. Naik.
Revelio!
Raven Cloud. Ini dia suka. Wow. Begitu lagi.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Benar
Revelio!
Nande desu ka, nande.
Akhir! Revelio! Levioso! Revelio!
amazing. Gatel.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Akhir.
Satu lagi.
Revelio.
Goblet of Fire Casket.
Akhir. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Aku mau belajar. Ini tebihi si teteh. Bisa ini gitu. Refill, repair. Sekarang kemana? Tetehnya di mana? Quest. Anda menyuruh-nyuruh saya, hei.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
pilek guys. Saatnya belajar reparo. Reparo. Kita belajar reparo. Itu Profesor Ronen.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed.
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm.
Akhir. Reparo.
Kita langsung duel lah, let's go, duel. Kita duel, let's go. Jauh anjir. Reparo.
Revelio. Akhir. Levioso. Akhir. Reparo. Levioso.
Lah, hitam mukanya.
Revelio.
Jalan-jalan.
Reparo. Akhir. Revelio.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy Stop beating right. Sort the
away from me!
Akhir!
Annabelle, it was a long time ago!
Akhir!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio! Levioso! Revelio!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Well.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Come on.
Levioso! You're better than that!
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
Well, folk.
Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio! Revelio. Akhir. Levioso. Akhir. Revelio. Akhir. Levioso.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I don't mind living in...
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I've taken to studying during the day. I was there and
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
it would be hard adjusting to sharing a room.
Revelio.
Scarlet might be too young to be a professor, but she's more than capable.
Revelio.
I couldn't agree more.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Kita ganti wae setelan. Kan main game ini mah teh style is number one. Skill mah nanti.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
We were finally going to win the
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was
Penyihir
perfect.
passion penyihir.
Revelio.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Kapan itu?
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Disiram lagi. Mana anjir?
Revelio. Akhir.
Pulang, hei. Udah sana. Yuk. Teh ayo teh. Sing penting fashion dong. Ini suruh pulang bisa kerja. Ini apa ya, babi ya?
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Mancing.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Asio.
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Kebut. Nggak bisa lari. Ganti dulu ah. Scruffnya ganti. Anjay. Mereknya Akhir. Kemana jauh sekali?
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Bosan gigi. Kunang.
Akhir. Levioso.
Bisa. Kuatin. Iya.
Akhir.
Nggak bisa.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Hey.
Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The perfect
Revelio.
it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest.
Akhir.
Up that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of it.
Jamurnya loncat. Jumping mushroom. Mantap.
Akhir.
Di taman. Kata si Nati itu anjing pemulung. Mulung. Ya gimana?
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish.
Si Harry Portrait mana? Pak Head, waduh. Itu dosen Anda, Peggy. Hey.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a homeland, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Kan. Ada begitu kan. Cepet. Si Nati nungguin. Unyil goblok, unyil anjir. Kade nyil ah.
Revelio.
Akhir.
Defense against the dark arts can be intimidating. But
Kan
Professor
muka
Hector actually makes
kucingnya
it
teh.
seem manageable.
Anjir ketahuan Aunul. Ini kalau di
Levioso.
Terbang.
And he vanished the contents
Allah.
of every cauldron in the room with one cast. I wonder if you learned different things about astronomy.
Reparo. Ini kan reparo skill memperbaiki ya.
Mr. Moon.
Memperbaiki hubungan bisa nggak?
Looks a bit worse for wear.
Reparo.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Nanti lagi.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
No,
Oh, it looked
she's
right
drunk.
at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Belum bobo.
Jemmy,
Ada
guys,
Teci.
ugly and airy and terrifying.
Masih ada, kasih nonton.
I
Teci.
shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Udah cabut.
Oh, Mr. Moon.
Tadi mah ada.
A demi-guise. I think he had too much
Anjir
fun in the
ditinggalin
village.
parah.
I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Jam 12 sudah ada.
Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Oke, kita ke mana ini nanti? Hogsmeade.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Kirain ketiduran. Ini semasuk gak sih? Kayaknya bisa. Lari dong Nanti, lari.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
Main
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Oke. Jarau dan Lila jadi Hoream Chan main di main apa? Oke, kita ke mana ini? Visit the Tom Scroll. Tom Scroll. Mana map? Mana map? Minta eta tri boleh sekitar 63-an.
Lumos.
Oh, ada tiin dong terang. Mau kemana sini dong? Boleh diserang gak sih? Wow, udah level God mode weh. Ada. Anjir kuat. Assalamualaikum.
An inquiring mind.
Waduh. One hit die, anjing kucing dicepret parah.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you
Animal
soon.
abuse.
I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest,
creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Supplies.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Gue senduh gitu sekan senentri Peter pecut kucing lah. Kayaknya harus dicas. Tekan ke oli vendor potion, oke. Pintu keluar mana? Oh iya. Nah, sekarang kita ke yang bulat-bulat coret dekat. Pacar ke 5 langkah dari rumah.
Revelio. Lumos.
Not again.
Hey, ajaib.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Saya mengantuk, guys.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Nundutan.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps.
Anjir, saya tertidur, guys.
A rare wood, 13.75 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
No sleep sebelum tamat, anjir. Di challenge. Ini apa? Finals. Gimana caranya?
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Ini bagus sih.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Speedrun tapi goler, gila. Pengen main tapi gimana gitu, kayak gak kayak MHW, enggak, gelutnya tuh gak kayak MHW, justru lebih banyak puzzle-nya ini gue. Bener-bener buat ini fan apa manjain fansnya Harry Potter. Soalnya eksplorasinya luas pisan.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Worth it sih buat jalan-jalannya. Kita ke potion. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum. Sejauh nonton tri aja. Malas battle magic, anjay. Emang beda lagi kan seorang swordman. Kita ke toko potion. Bukan mage, saya kan mage archer.
Revelio. Akhir. Revelio. Akhir. Revelio.
Cara buka ini gimana?
Reparo. Levioso. Akhir.
Tiap malam streaming terus siap, asal ada yang kayaknya bakal akhir-akhir ini bakal sering streaming, apalagi ntar bulan puasa. Kayaknya ya.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Suruh belanja.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Mantap, guys. Jempi duitan lagi gak ada mi. Wewe masih peduitan tuh sih. Kayaknya turu ini guys. Turu, ya turu. Gak tidur sebelum diingetin Ayang. Ayangnya tidak ada. Ada yang mau dijadiin Ayang, ternyata diintil sama cowok. Gak jadi Disuruh kemana sih tadi teh? Magic nip. Magic nip. Nanti ini ya. Otsukare closing bang, siap. Everybody can happy, everybody can talk, everybody can lah. Pamit dulu, match follow found. Oke, thank you, everybody thank you. Di alt tab sih. ulah, slow. Siap, thank you guys, see you next. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock like this night.